Hello friends, how are you? Happy Friday, we made it. Oh, I wasn't sure if we were going to at one point. It's been a long week. So hop on, say hello. If you are new, welcome. Drop the word new and tell us where you are tuning in from. I would love to know. I have new baby hairs that just won't act right. How are you? I can't believe it is Memorial Day weekend, y'all. I think, and I probably said this about every single month, but May has absolutely flown by. I mean, like flown by. So crazy. All right, there we go. Got it in my VIP group. If you want to be in the VIP group, just drop the word VIP and I will put you in there. All right, I got to get my supplements together really quick. I am struggling today so bad. One, oh, let me pin my stuff right quick. One, I did my workout really, really late last night, which I don't usually mind, but it was like really late. I had to get it in though. It was like one of those things like, I'm not going to go to bed unless I get my workout in. And then after that, hang on. Do you know when you get older, it's harder to multitask? Just saying. So much harder. Okay. So I have everything I talked about, or I will talk about today. They're linked there. I will pin it in just a second when it lets me, when it comes up and I can pin it. But it's my supplements, it's my hair tools, huge big savings this weekend. And so I wanted you to have all of them on there. So you could just shop around. Okay, there we go. So the big thing right now is you get palette 10, completely zero amount. I can't say the F word, the F-R-E word with an extra E. I know, y'all, it gets crazy. But this is the what you get. Is that not gorgeous? I'm going to use this green right here today. So pretty. And all it is you put, you build your own bundle, basically. You get 3 products, put it in the cart, and then it will automatically add this for you. So that's anything. The tanning mousse is still 50% off. What am I looking to do? Oh. So if you're wanting the tanning mousse, it is still 50% off. That's what I want right there. And then, like you can bundle like rose water, which I highly recommend. Hi ladies, how are you? Hop on and say hi. If you're new, welcome. Drop the word new and tell us where you are tuning in from. I would love to know. What is this one? I'm going to use the new color sticks again today. I love these. They're so hydrating. I already have my skincare done and my primer done and all of that. So we're going to do a little underpainting. I have extended my Color Stick Trio bundle because it was such a huge hit. You get 3 color sticks plus a brush, and you will get this added as well for $0. What am I looking for again? Oh, I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this bobby pin to put my hair up. But like if you just, if you're stocking up just some things for like the summertime, I would recommend like rose water, which is a toning spray. However, it is so much more than that. This helps with sunburns. It helps with bug bites. I use it for all of my grandchildren, my children. I'm telling you, this right here, you need. Do y'all remember the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding? And the dad always, he used Windex for everything because he said it was good for everything. It cured stuff, all that. That's how I feel about this rose water, y'all. I'm telling you. It is the best thing to have in your beach bag at home, anything like that. I keep it all year round, but it's super good for spring and summer because everybody's out in the sun and the mosquitoes and all of that. Hey, Miss Edith, how are you? Happy Friday. So, like, I would, if you wanted to just make like a random bundle, you don't have to, my point is you don't have to purchase the ones that I have created. I create these bundles for different looks that I do, and I have researched what my customers like and all of that. So I do create bundles just to make it easier, but you can certainly build your own, and I am here to help you with that. So if you don't even know where to start, just message me or type the word Friday in the comments. Look, this is one of the new ones too. It's called Blush Beach. Look how beautiful that is. And you know you can use these color sticks for blush, highlight, bronzer, eyes, lips, everything. There's like 10 different colors. But they are so good. I love them. And they blend out so well. Look at that. I don't have any foundation on right this second. If you're just hopping on, this is called underpainting, which I love to do because I'm super messy with my makeup. And let's say you put this on, you're like, oh, it's too much. When you put foundation on top of it, that beautiful color is just going to come through. But I will give you one little tip here in just a second. If you ever do this and you're like, oh, I want it more crisp, or I've gotten too much, too far down, whatever the case may be, here's my little trick. Take a beauty blender and use it like a magic eraser. And then you can get those crisp lines for like contouring if you want to, or you went too far forward with your blush, or you want to take off a little bit off the nose. But use this as a magic eraser. It's fantastic. I started doing that and I was like, oh, that's a cute little hack. Okay, now we're going to put powder foundation on top of this, which is what I love to do. And I always use my foundations in 2 different colors because one, sorry, I have my ankle. I think something bit my ankle. Instead of using concealer, I use my foundation in a lighter color and use it as a concealer, if that makes sense. Instead of using liquid concealer, I just use a lighter color in my foundation. One, it's going to last a whole lot longer. Not just during the day, but overall. Like, I've had these powder foundations, and y'all know I am obsessed with these. I use these all the time. It is definitely my go-to, and they'll last like a year. But if you need a color match, just drop the word color match and I will do that for you or help you out. But look at that. Underneath the eyes, boom, done. Now we're going to take my regular shade and we're going to start doing over our color sticks. And my nose always starts to run. So y'all, I am so tired. Let me tell y'all what we did last night. So I worked out really late, got my exercise in, went inside, was gonna sit down, relax for a minute. Kirk says, we had started watching, neither one of us, Kirk nor I, had ever seen the show The Sopranos. And we like those kind of shows, but we just had never watched The Sopranos. So it's on Prime and it's free and all of that. And so last Sunday, we decided to start watching it. And we did, and then we got busy, so we didn't watch it again until we started it last night. I should have never started it at 10 p.m. at night. That right there, look at that. No foundation, foundation. So pretty. Anyway, we should have never started anything like that at 10 o'clock at night. Like, ever. We finally turned it off at 3:30 this morning. I said, I have got to go to bed. I have to. I can't even keep my eyes open anymore, but it is so good. Of course, it was, I think it was produced in like 1999, if I remember correctly, if I remember reading before it started. I knew it was a while ago. Do y'all know that was 25 years ago that came out? That's crazy. Does anybody watch it? Or have you ever seen The Sopranos? Oh my gosh. So good. I will tell you this. I think one of the reasons that we stopped watching it Sunday and I could just, you know, go to bed or whatever. The very first episode is like really slow. Like, I wasn't sure that I was even going to ever watch another episode. I mean, it was slow starting out, but now it is no longer slow. I am on the edge of my seat. And there's a lot of, I love it when they do a lot of kind of mystery to it. Like, you think you know who the bad guy is, but then things change and you're like, oh, well, maybe that's not the bad guy. But anyway, 3:30. I haven't stayed up until 3:30 in the morning, and I couldn't tell you the last time I stayed up until 3:30 in the morning. I'm usually in bed. I mean, late for me is like 10:30 because I get up at 5:30 in the morning. So when I went to bed at 3:30, I was like, dude, I gotta get up in 2 hours. He goes, well, you really don't have to. And I was like, yes and no. And he said, what do you mean yes and no? And I said, you're right. I don't really have to. I don't have a time clock. I don't, do any of that. We both work from home, all of that. However, I want to get my day started, and I love to get up at 5:30 and do my prayer and my journaling and all of the things that I do to get ready for the day. And when I don't do that, I really feel like my whole day is behind. And y'all, I have ADHD so bad. And I am a very structured person. So when my time or day or my schedule gets out of whack, it's very hard for me to deal with that. As much as, and it's kind of crazy because I have friends of mine that heard me say that one time, and they're like, you're so spontaneous and you wing half of your life and all of this. And I go, I know. However, when I do have everything that I want to do, when I have my structured stuff, when it gets out of whack, y'all, I'm out of whack. It's not good. So I didn't get up till 6:30. So I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. We're going to be okay though. All right. So this is the color I used for all over. And now I'm going to use this beautiful green. This is the palette that you get for zero cost. I can't say the other word. But it's so beautiful. And it has all these gorgeous colors. Look how pretty that is. I mean, just a touch. And then I'll use it to go under, just kind of like a little eyeliner, but I'm going to use the powder. Boom. It's so pretty. I used the purple yesterday. I absolutely love this palette, and I've had this palette for 2 years and I use it all the time. So again, because these colors are so vibrant and pigmented and all of that, you're going to have it a long time. So tell me your plans for this weekend since it's Memorial Day weekend. I know at some point we will cook out. I don't know if that'll be Sunday or Monday or both or whatever. We've got some fencing to work on Saturday. The last big storm that came in, a couple of the boards on the front fence got blown. Plus, we still have to fix the fence on this side where last year a huge tree fell in one of the storms and broke the fence. But when it fell on the fence, and the fence is still blocked, and it's over in a corner where nobody ever goes or sees or whatever. So it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind type of thing. So we're going to fix that too. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Happy Friday, my friend. Now I'm going to use this color up here. Yeah, see, Tracy, I'm telling you, I was really bored on episode 1. And I love those kind of shows. Like, I really like them. You know, it'll hold my attention, all the things. But like, I was struggling trying to watch that. And so I will tell you, when he decided to start it at 10 o'clock last night, I was like, okay, go ahead. Because in my mind, I was like, he'll start it. I won't really be into it. And then I'll finish up what I need to do. And I'll just go to bed and he'll watch however many he wants to watch. It wasn't going to be too big of a... It became a huge deal. I was like, on the edge of my seat. So yeah, I definitely recommend trying again. And it wasn't automatic, but it was just enough on episode 2 that I was like, all right, I'll watch it. And then episode 3 got better and better. And then by the time, I think there's, 13 episodes on the first one, on the season 1. Because we finished season 1 last night, y'all. Or early this morning. And I did look it up, and there are, there's 6 seasons total. I told him earlier when he came in here, I said, dude, I am on the struggle bus today. We are going to have to start that way before 10 p.m. at night. Because now I know that when I get into it, I'm going to keep watching it. I'm going to binge watch like you wouldn't believe. But I will only do that like late at night. One, I'm not a big TV watcher. So there's no way for me to do that like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever. My mind races and I've got way too many other things to do. Hey, Amanda, how are you? What are you cooking today, Ladybug? What you cooking? Is it salmon patties again? I cooked salmon last night. I had salmon fillets and black beans. It was so good. Hello, ladies. How are you? Here we go. Fried chicken. I have not fried chicken or had fried chicken in forever. I bet that was really good. Really, really, really good. All right, let's get some mascara on, and then we will put our lip gloss on. These are the 4 brand new lip glosses. If you haven't caught one of my lives where I had the 4 brand new ones, this is it. Are they not absolutely gorgeous? Everybody is loving this crystal clear that is truly crystal clear. I want to say this right here is Summer Sorbet. This has been my favorite out of all of these, and this is what I'm going to use today. But those are the 4 brand new lip glosses, and then these are the 2 brand new color sticks. I used both of these today. This one is called Copper Breeze, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I used the Beach Blush. How beautiful is that? So those are the 2 new ones. Remember, you get this eyeshadow palette absolutely zero cost with any bundle. You can build your own bundle. You can, excuse me, choose one of the bundles I've already created. You just have to have 3 products in your cart and it will automatically add that for you. Okay. So you can choose the tanning mousse that's 50% off. You can choose rose water. If you are needing a mascara, I would choose a mascara, a rose water, and a lip gloss. Or here's a fabulous idea, because I'm telling you, you're going to be wearing these lip glosses all summer long. I'll show y'all real quick. They're just so gorgeous. I can't. I would get the lip glosses and then get the eyeshadow palette for FREE. I can't say the word. They've gotten really weird lately. Okay, so the first one is this one, Summer Sorbet. Look how beautiful that is. Then I just put on Golden Sunburst. Okay, that's that one. That one is absolutely gorgeous. When I did my smoky eye look the other day, that's the one I used. This one is Coral Kiss. Pretty sure I did this one yesterday. Look at that. But watch. When you put it on, it is not like, oh my gosh, I have orange lips. Look how beautiful that is. Look how gorgeous. These are non-sticky and super, super hydrating. I'm telling you. It almost feels like a lip oil. It doesn't feel like a lip gloss. All right, so there's crystal clear. I mean, like, so we've got Summer Sorbet. I haven't learned all the names. Summer Sorbet, Golden Sunburst, Coral Kiss. Oh, they're backwards. There you go. So Sunburst, Coral Kiss, and then the clear. Those are all the 4 new ones. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everything, I have it pinned in the comments at the top. If you want to look at the full website, that's at the top. And then I have some bundles already put together. Also, the huge summer sale is going on up to 70% off. That is linked for you as well. But You're always, 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 you can always, did I say always? Always message me. That's why I'm here, is to help you. I'm like your personal shopper. And ask anything. I mean, I'm one of those shoppers that I need to research and look at some stuff and ask some questions and think about it before I make a decision. That's what kind of shopper I am. And that's why I link and pin those links for you like that, because there's a lot of us like that. Sometimes you just want to take a look. I mean, how many times have you wandered around Target or Walmart or the grocery store? Because it's just, you know, fun to window shop. That's the whole thing. I will tell you, I got word yesterday that these lip glosses, a couple of the shades are getting real low. These, everybody is loving them 100%. And like, I have had several customers that get one and they receive it and they're like, oh my gosh, I love it. And then they go back and they buy an extra one and more of the colors. Okay. There we go. All right, let's put our lippy on, which is going to be the Summer Sorbet. Look how pretty that is. I love it. And I use the Patience lip liner, if you wanted to know. So don't let the bottle fool you or the picture. Hey, Gail. Girl, I get it. I get it. I get it. I window shop and then I spend all my money. All right, my friends. Happy Friday. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Thank you for all of our service men and women for this weekend so we can honor you. I love it. And yeah, so if you need anything, let me know. Everything is pinned there. There's also in those links, is if you are curious about becoming a brand ambassador or what I do or how to get started, that link is there as well. But please remember, reach out, ask questions. That's what I'm here for, okay? All right. I love y'all so much. Wait a minute. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I love you. See you later.